It's This Week in Real Pirateball, documenting the 2010 Pittsburgh Pirates baseball season. And here's your host, Greg Mercer.
What's up, everybody? It's Mercer here with week number 25 of This Week in Real Pirateball. This is the next to last installment of TWIRP, and I'm going to do my best to go out with a bang, so let's go ahead and get into it right now. This week, the Pirates finally succumbed to the clutches of losing their 100th game of the year, so I've put my party hat on to celebrate this very rare occasion. The Pirates have only lost 100 games 8 times in their 124-year-old history, and the last time was in 2001. You know what type of effort it takes to make a 100-loss baseball team? Here, I'll show you.
Today we'll be making a 100-loss baseball cake. Here are your ingredients: soft tossing water, preferably from a soft tossing pitcher, some Crosco vegetable oil, good with retread veterans, our Donuts Full cake mix with Spanish instructions, of course, and of course we'll need 3 egg heads. Now we'll want to crack these egg heads into the mix. Once you've got everything stirred together in a good mixture, you'll want to pour it into your cake container. You'll need to bake this cake for 6 months at 162 degrees. And with the magic of video, here we have it. You'll want to ice your cake with chocolate icing, and of course decorate the cake as you see fit. And you'll see here the finished product, the 100-loss Pittsburgh Pirates cake. This has been Julia Child. Bon appetit!
Tastes like crap. It's time to announce the winners of the What Date Will the Pirates Lose Their 100th Game pool. Almost 50 people participated over the Change in Atmosphere message board, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. The responses ranged from the absurd date of August 21st all the way up to October 1st, and one respondent hoped that the Pirates would manage to only lose 99 games. In the end, these 4 players guessed the correct date of September 24th. Congratulations to the winners, and thanks to everyone who participated. On the positive side, the Pirates managed to carry over their sweep of the Diamondbacks from the previous week by tacking on 2 straight wins in a series against the Cardinals. This 5-game winning streak will most likely be the longest one the Pirates will have all year.
Well, yes, they call him the street. Let's show off his physique.
The Pirates combined some great starting pitching performances and some offensive explosions to win. Of course, you have to take the wins with a grain of salt. The Pirates were playing at home against a team who's almost as bad as they are on the road in the Diamondbacks. Additionally, the Cardinals have played as badly as the Pirates have played all year over the last 2 months, and Chris Carpenter and Adam Wainwright were avoided in the series. But hey, you can't help who and when you play. Pedro has been pretty quiet over the past 2 months. I was all ready to rip him for not producing, but this week it looks like he belongs in a baseball version of NBA Jam.
He's on fire!
This week, Pedro hit .417 with 2 homers and 13 RBI. This isn't surprising when you take a look at his home and road splits. Listen to the numbers I saw today posted by Cobra at the Change in Atmosphere message board. Pedro's hitting .272 with an .861 OPS with 12 homers at PNC, but he's hitting .190 with a .578 OPS on the road with only 1 homer. He's only walked 36 times and has 113 strikeouts, which is a 3-to-1 ratio. He has a good chance to be the team leader in strikeouts, and he's only played in 89 games.
Show me that smile again.
Show me that smile.
Don't waste another minute on your crying.
Yes, I understand that power hitters are going to strike out more, but he's going to need to hit around 35 homers and walk a good share of the time if he wants to be a true high-impact player. Let's hope that Pedro will be able to relax and adapt next year as he settles into being a major leaguer. Hey you! Do you want some positive K?
I got you working on the night shift. I got you working on the night shift.
This week I'd like to focus on one of the Pirates' most valuable players this year, and that person is none other than Debbie Flaherty, president of Day Automotive in Pittsburgh. Every night during Pirates games, fans are treated to Debbie's form-fitting outfits and bright smile. I've actually given her the title, the Cougariest Cougar in Pittsburgh. Seriously, when you're watching a team as bad as the Pirates are lose every single night, you need something to keep you interested in the broadcast, and Debbie knocks it out of the park. I hope she does more commercials next year because I have a feeling we're gonna need them. Since most of you probably don't care what's actually happening in the games over the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna give you Greg Mercer's bottom and top 3 home and road games of the year. Let's start out with the bottom 3 at home this week. Coming in at number 3,
Who's John? She said, and smiled in her special way. John, she said, you know I love you.
the 9-0 one-hit dud against Johnny Cueto and the Reds on May 11th. Cueto dominated the Pirates in 5 starts this year with a 3-0 record, 1.09 ERA, and .76 WHIP. Bottom game number 2, the 4-3 loss to the Cardinals on May 7th. In one of the signature moments of the year, Andy LaRoche and Andrew McCutchen were both tagged out at third base during a rundown. This game exemplified one of the major reasons why the Pirates lost so much this year: making errors, having mistakes on the base paths, and basically not understanding the fundamentals of baseball. And of course, the number 1 most horrific game of the year at home,
Driven to kill, this is not my will. I am compelled to slay. Invisible foe takes control. Evisceration play.
the 20-0 annihilation of the Pirates by the Milwaukee Brewers on April 22nd, the worst loss by a Pirates team in team history. Heck, I think Bernie the Brewer could have hit against the Pirates in this game. In another recurring theme of 2010, the Pirates have been blown out 20 times at home. That's almost half of their total home losses. Let's look back at some happier moments with the top 3 Pirates home games of the year. Here comes number 3. The 3-2 victory over the Cubs on June the 1st. Neil Walker hit his first Major League home run, which also turned out to be the game winner. Walker has made a habit of game-winning homers this year, and his breakout season has been a welcome surprise to Pirates fans. So, what's top game number 2?
Get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
The 11-5 win over the Dodgers on opening day. Garrett Jones hit 2 home runs as the Pirates abused Dodger starter Vicente Padilla. It was a great way to start off the new season and a good memory to take away from this year of complete suck. So, what do I think was the Pirates' number 1 most epic game of the year at home? The extra inning comeback 8-7 win against the Rockies on August the 7th. The Pirates blew a 3-run lead in the 9th and gave up a 2-run homer in the 10th, but Pedro Alvarez's 2-out, 3-run walk-off homer gave the Pirates an incredible and improbable victory. I was lucky enough to be at the game, and I even called the home run. Pirates fans are hoping that next year Pedro will deliver more shots like this to give them something to cheer about. Now it's time for my Bet Against the Pirates update for Week 25. As usual, when the Pirates are at home, the best I can hope for is a break-even week. But with the Pirates playing great baseball right now, I'm slowly being put in the poorhouse. The Pirates went 4-2 this week, and I went 2-4 on my bets. The Pirates were actually favored in 3 of the games, but I only cashed in on 1 of them. I lost $37.39 this week to lower my overall unrealized profit total to $239.91. Since there's only 7 games left, I now have a guaranteed profit of just under $100. If the Pirates continue to play terrible road baseball like they have all year, I should make right about $250, which is still a pretty good achievement considering I only bet $20 per game. What do I think about the Pirates this week? The pitchers and hitters are continuing to fight in every game, but unfortunately for them, 100 losses was an inevitable milestone. The question now is just how many losses will the Pirates finish with as they go back on the road for their final 7 games? 3 of them are against the Cardinals and 4 are against the Florida Marlins. Well, that about does it for this week. Make sure you check back next week for my final weekly installment of This Week in Real Pirateball for 2010. I'm Greg Mercer.